So I told that, and then my next answer was, if you're worried about how many hours you're working in a week, you're in the wrong job. If you want an 8 to 5 job, go get an 8 to 5 job. This is not an 8 to 5 job at all. Are you kidding me? I'm in South Africa, 8 hours difference. Doesn't mean that my phone doesn't ring. Doesn't mean that I don't get the emails. Doesn't mean that I don't get the texts. Even when I'm on my 4-week vacation at my dad's lake cabin, totally recharging batteries, it's not like I can just turn my phone off and not respond. That's not the reality. So if you're worried about how many hours you're working, this probably isn't the right job for you, because you're going to give up some Saturdays. Man, there's sometimes from a Friday afternoon to a Sunday night, are you kidding me? I work like 35 hours in those 2.5 days. I don't get paid for every one of those hours. If I'm worried about number of hours, we're in the wrong profession. So that, that's, you gotta remember that, all right? But it's still possible. It's still possible that a Chad could walk in your door, or a Missy could walk in your door, or a Michael could walk in your door. And I'm going to tell you what your job should be right now, if you don't have that athlete in your program, is you want to make sure that you have a program developed so that when that kid walks in your door, you have the program developed to develop that talent. And that's what people don't understand. Is they just want that kid to walk in the door and then they're like, oh, we got to change everything we're doing. Now, I can tell you the best piece of advice that Craig Troy, Eddie Reese, Bob Bowman, Jack Bowerly, okay, 4 of the most renowned coaches in the United States and in the world, every single one of them came up to me multiple times from 2009 to 2011. And they would just say, hey, keep doing what you do. Because it's really easy when we start getting kids at this level. We go, oh, what are they doing over there? Well, your athlete's been successful from what you're doing. If you change 90% of what you're doing and only keep 10% the same, how do you know what works or doesn't work? It's not the way it works. You keep 90% the same and you change 10%. So you can identify what works and doesn't work. You, at the end of the day, it's your job to make sure that the program you are developing, when that Chad or Michael or Missy or whoever it is walks into your program, they're going to survive and flourish in it. And that's your job. Because you never know. Gosh darn it. Even in 2010, if somebody would have been like, yeah, this is going to win 5 gold medals in the next 2 Olympics, I would have looked at them like, you're ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But that's what your job is, I think, when you don't have that athlete in your program. Make sure you have a program that can truly develop that talent. Yeah?
Right, so I've got 2 questions. Number 1 is, both myself and Debbie have 2 little 8-year-olds. They're extremely good for their age. And the problem that we're having is the burnout stage. So we don't want to push them too far so that they burn out, and we don't want to keep them too far back so that they get despondent with what they're doing.
Yep.
So my question is how do we find the happy medium?
Let's see here. All right. Somebody can't read this, but I'm going to read it. I'll read it to you. Okay, this is a USA swimming statistic, but I'll guarantee you that it's very parallel here. Okay, we call it the 10 under wonder. Okay. In the 90s, USA Swimming looked at the 10 unders who were ranked in the top 16 and followed the likelihood that they would still be ranked once they were in high school. And this is what they found. This is the mid-90s, and I'm going to show you the statistics from about 4 years ago. So, in the United States, we rank our 10 unders and our 11, 12s and blah, 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 blah. Well, we don't rank our 10 unders anymore. Thank the Lord! Because I don't want to know your 10-year-old's the best in the country. Big freaking deal. It doesn't do anything. Okay? You don't want the 10 under wonder. Okay? Look at this. 10 and unders that were still ranked when they were 17, 18, 11%. 1 out of 10 is still on that list 6 or 7 years later. And the other 9 are not even in the sport probably. 12s. Man, it only goes up to 2 out of 10. Then we go to 13, 14s. Only a third? And this is the most mind-blowing statistic that should slap you upside the head. From 15, 16 to 17, 18, less than half are still on the list. True story. And I'll guarantee you, if you looked at the data in South Africa, it's very close to what this is. We just have a lot bigger sample size. You don't want the 10 under wonder, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't make you a better coach. It might give you a little notoriety right now, but in 2 or 3 years, that 10 under wonder's probably left the sport. Okay? I don't think you want to coach the 10 under wonder. Even if you have a good 8-year-old. Me and Missy's always been taller than every kid in her group. Always. She was not the best 8 and under in the group. No. She loved to race, and she was actually pretty lazy in practice. Okay? She probably figured it out between 11 and 12 years old that she needed to bring her A game into practice just as much as she needed to bring her A game in a meet. Missy broke her first national age group record when she was 12 years old. She went 149 in the 200-yard freestyle. That record still stands today. Years old, okay? So then as a coach, I look at this and I go, Jesus, I really hope she's one of the 2 of 10. 2 months later, her mom very innocently walks in. She's like, hey, Todd, I found this article for you. You should read it. So I looked at the article and I shoved it in my bag. Right? And then like a week later, I'm like putting on my bag. I'm like, what the hell's this crumpled up in the bottom? I was like, oh, yeah, this is the article the DA gave me. And I started reading it. And this article was in Swimming World magazine. It talks about how every 13 and over female in the United States that's broken a national age group record has gone on to the Olympic team. I read that and I just went, holy shit. The Franklins think that their kids making the Olympics. That's pretty scary. This is in 2009. We're 3 years out from the Olympic trials. And they're already, man, they're already, when they hand me this article, clearly they've read it. And they're like, yeah, coach, you need to read this. That was pretty scary for me. I can tell you that right now. And now, DA and I can joke about it, but I tell her, I'm like, DA, I don't think you realize how scared that made me. Because I didn't want to be the 10 under 1 coach. I didn't want to be the 8 out of 10 that are not on that list. Okay, I didn't want to be that coach. And I had to remind myself of that all the time. Okay, when they're younger, kids are like rubber bands. You can pull them back as far as you want, and you let go, and within 2 seconds they're back to normal. True story. Okay, a 12-year-old girl can do things that probably some of your senior girls can't even do. Because they recover fast. They don't have the muscle mass. They don't build the lactic acid. They don't have hips. They don't have chest. All those things. But I didn't want that. So you know, this is, moral of the story is you can't tell. Okay? More than 50% of swimmers develop after their junior year in high school. So if you think you can truly identify who's the best right now, no, you can't. If you think you can identify the 10-year-olds more than I can or anybody else can, you're a better coach than anybody ever's been in the world. I can tell you that right now. There's a young gentleman by the name of Carson Wentz who plays American football. All right, he was drafted this year. He's the #1 ranked rookie quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I mentioned it because he went to the same high school I did. All right? Carson Wentz, as a freshman in high school, was 5'6". Didn't play one play in football. Yeah, by the time he was a junior, he was 6'5", about 240 pounds. He signed a contract for $27 million. Good thing the coaches didn't give up on him when he was 5'6", as a 14-year-old, because he was that kid that developed late, and now he's kicking butt. gotta keep every kid in your program because you don't know the ones that are gonna come out and all of a sudden it's gonna click and all of a sudden they're pulling kids out of the water. True story. Don't discount anybody in your program. I don't care if they're in one lane, one the flow lane. Those kids even sometimes figure it out. Maybe all of a sudden they're in lane 4 and they're beating every step. It happens all the time. So USA Swimming did this in the 90s. All right, and I know the stats guy, and I was on him. I was like, man, you got to update these stats for me. Come on, man, this is awesome. So he finally, in 2013, pulled up, he made a list for me. Okay, and actually, it's not bad, but okay. So now, instead of looking at the top 16 in each age group, they actually looked at what our top 100 is. And if you go on usaswimming.org right now, you can go into age group swimming and you can pull up our list of our top 100 swims in every event at every age, 11 and over, for the entire history of USA Swimming. Okay? So it's a little smaller sample than the top 16, okay, but you can mine kind of similar data out of it. All right? So remember what I said, we don't even rank 10 unders in our country anymore. Yes, yes, yes. Okay? That's not good. Okay, so now look at this. Boys, 17, 18 top 100, all right? 5% of the 11, 12s on that list are still on the list when they're 17, 18. That's even lower. That's like half of what it was before. And then we go to 13, 14s. Holy cow, 13% only. And then 15, 16s. Oh my word. Only less than a quarter of them are still on the list a year or two later. And the women are pretty similar. 10.9, 17.1, and 3.65. This is long course meters, so this is what you should look at. These are short course yards, and then they track them both. So, in 15 years, did the data really change? Not at all. Not at all, ladies and gentlemen. So this goes back to the point I was just making. Don't discount any swimmer in your program. Because you never know the ones that are all of a sudden going to figure it out or grow 6 inches or whatever. You never know which athletes are there. Okay? I think, did you have a second part?
Yes. Well, not second part, second question.
Sure.
When Graham and DeLon, I know you know them.
Yep.
When they go away, they leave me in charge of the senior squad. But a lot of the time I feel like the senior squad doesn't respect me. And they don't respect my authority, so they just stuff around in the session and they don't do the set properly.
Yep.
And every time I put my foot down, then they listen to me for about 10 minutes and then they're back on their wagon.
Okay.
And DeLon and Graham don't discipline that at all.
Okay.
So how do I, as a junior coach, now get them to respect me? Because some of them are actually older than me.
Well, I tell you what. I go back to the thing, and it's even prevalent with athletes. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a workout that Graham or Galant's not on deck, and you're running that group, and they're being disrespectful for you, pull them out of the water, have them sit down and say, what the heck? Somebody being disrespectful, tell them to get out of your pool. I'll tell you what, man. You lay down the law, and they're going to probably listen. Not everybody, okay? But I tell you what, I give my coaches 100% authority when I'm not on deck. If somebody's not respecting you, get them out of the water. Kick them out. Okay, because then they're going to have a come to Jesus meeting with me when I'm back. And they know that ain't going to be good. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right? But then I would also have a discussion with your head coach. And just say, listen, I'm treated like the substitute teacher when I'm covering your group. All right, but then I think it's more important that you're on deck with Graham also, so that they understand that you do know what you're talking about. And that's why you're on the staff, and that's why Graham's hired you. All right, there's multifaceted answers to that question. All right, but I tell you what, man, when my group is being covered by somebody else, they have 100% autonomy to do what they need to do to get that group. And you're right, some kids will just think it's a substitute teacher. And you're not going to change that, but those are the kids who just say, go home.